Joy Hoggard from Valley Home Care. They have offices in Fresno and Modesto. And I asked Joy if there was anything she wanted to let the folks know. She said, I just want to get our name out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's do it. Get your name out there.
Well, we're Valley Home Care.
Tell me about it.
Well, we basically offer in-home companion care for the senior community in the San Joaquin Valley.
Companion care.
Companion
what,
care.
What does that mean?
So that means we do non-medical care. So we don't have skilled nursing or physical therapists
So
or
errands
anything.
and things?
Errands, yeah. We can do errands. We can help with bathing. We can help with, let's see, shopping. We can do meal preparation, light housekeeping, because sometimes you know, families can kind of come together and help their elderly family members that, you know, maybe need some help around the house to take them to their doctor's appointments. And sometimes family members just have a lot of things going on with their own families. And so we can kind of come in and pick up on with those hours that maybe, you know, they need a little respite care is what
So
we
it's not
call
a
it.
live-in situation?
Nope. We can do 1 hour per day. We can do 24 hours a day. It all depends on what the family and what our client is looking for.
Now, the 24 hours a day, it would be people in shifts? Is that?
Yes,
because
exactly.
Since it's not live-in?
Yes, because we have caregivers on our staff, so we have a lot of caregivers that we hire are medically trained as far as they were medical assistants or certified nursing assistants, so they have some background, but they're not nurses and they're not physical therapists. But they can come in and they can do whatever the family needs us to do. A lot of times a bathing service is very popular because family members don't really know how to handle a bathing situation for an elderly person, and there's some extra care that's involved, and so our qualified caregivers come in and they can do that for them.
I would be a little embarrassed to give an older member of my family a bath, so it's probably better to have somebody else do it. Right?
And I think that's the appeal to a lot of the families is they will, you know, get medication, they will take them to the doctors, but some things it's just harder to do. And you want somebody to come in and kind of take care of that, and then you can spend quality time with your family member, and you're not worried about making sure that, you know, they're dressed and they're bathed and they're this and that. You can just spend that quality time with them.
Now, is it always the same person? I mean, I would think you would build up a relationship with this person who's spending time in your home.
Yeah, right? and a lot of times we try to connect our caregivers with a family that we see what the family needs, and we kind of connect them with the right caregiver. And we can't always promise that they're going to have the same caregiver every time. And a lot of people request the same one every time, and we try to accommodate that. We try to keep them, you know, with the same 1 or 2 caregivers, depending on how many hours they need.
But they need days off too, right?
Sure, doesn't everybody?
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah.
All right, so is it charged on a per hour basis? Or?
It is hourly, and it's all customized. So we have different rates. That's something that they can work with us. When we come in, we usually do a free consultation in home. We come to the home, we look at the environment, and we kind of see what they need and talk about what their, you know, daily needs, weekly needs would be, and we set up something that works with their budget and works with the time that they need.
Do you try to put men with men and women with women, or you have all women, or?
Right now, all of our caregivers are women, and we are looking for male caregivers as well. So, but our clients are men and women, and we have all women caregivers, but we're open to have some men apply if they'd like to.
What kind of background or qualifications would they have to have?
Usually we require someone who's had some caregiving experience, and like I mentioned before, a lot of the people that are kind of gravitate towards the caregiving field have had medical assisting and CNA backgrounds, or they're working towards being a nurse or something like that, and they pick up hours with us and help out our senior community.
And I'm sure you run them through a security check or a background check.
We do an extensive, we do DMV checks because a lot of times our caregivers will drive clients to doctor's appointments, to shopping and things like that. We do a DMV check, we do a Department of Justice background check, and we insure all of our caregivers. So that is something that our company takes on. That is not something that you would have to worry about if you hired Valley Home Care. You don't have to worry about someone slipping and falling and suing you or anything like that. We take on all that responsibility. So that's kind of a nice thing.
That would be a big relief.
Sure.
For me if I was doing that. Yeah.
And I think that's what we're all about, is kind of, giving that relief to family members who are trying to care for their elderly family members.
Okay, so you have offices in Fresno and Modesto.
We do.
And I asked you how far north and south you go. You said South Kingsburg area, maybe? Yes.
Kingsburg, probably. We're not into Visalia or Hanford yet.
Okay.
Yet, but we are. We're still working. We've been around about a year, and we are an extension of Valley Home Health, and Valley Home Health services down to Hanford, up to Modesto, Merced area, things like that. So we're an extension of that company, and right now Valley Home Care is working in Modesto down to about Kingsburg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a caregiver, or are you in the office?
I'm not. I'm an office
Somebody has
worker.
to run the office, right?
That's right.
Okay. So how can folks find out more about Valley Home Care?
Well, right now we've started our Facebook page, so they can find us on Facebook under Valley Home Care, and probably have to look for the Fresno Valley Home Care because I think there's one in another state. But we are also working on our website. That should be up and running within the next week. And that will be linked to our Facebook page, and they can reach us at 559-222-0344. I think I'm getting that right.
Okay. Anything else you want to add before we go?
No, but I just appreciate you having me on today. This
We
is exciting.
appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And nice you're our first guest today, Joy.
Awesome.
Joy Hoggard from Valley Home Care.
Thank you.
Right here on Central Valley Talk.